안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. 이번 시간에는 14장 림프계통과 면역체계에 대해서 학습하도록 하겠습니다. 시작합니다.
림프,
lymph, lymph, lymph,
림프구,
lymphocyte, lymphocyte, lymphocyte,
단핵구,
monocyte, monocyte, monocyte,
사이질액,
interstitial fluid, interstitial fluid, interstitial fluid,
림프모세관,
lymphatic capillary, lymphatic capillary, lymphatic capillary,
림프절,
lymph node, lymph node, lymph node,
배액계통,
drainage system, drainage system, drainage system,
면역체계,
immune system, immune system, immune system,
림프관,
lymphatic vessel, lymphatic vessel, lymphatic vessel,
목림프절,
cervical node, cervical node, cervical node,
겨드랑림프절,
axillary node, axillary node, axillary node,
세로칸림프절,
mediastinal node, mediastinal node, mediastinal node,
장간막림프절, 창자간막림프절,
mesenteric node, mesenteric node, mesenteric node,
대동맥곁림프절,
paraaortic node, paraaortic node, paraaortic node,
고샅림프절, 서혜림프절,
inguinal node, inguinal node, inguinal node,
우림프관, 오를림프관,
right lymphatic duct, right lymphatic duct, right lymphatic duct,
가슴림프관, 흉관,
thoracic duct, thoracic duct, thoracic duct,
편도,
tonsil, tonsil, tonsil,
아데노이드,
adenoid, adenoid, adenoid,
큰 정맥,
vena cava, vena cava, vena cava,
배식세포, 큰포식세포,
macrophage, macrophage, macrophage,
비림프구,
B lymphocyte, B lymphocyte, B lymphocyte,
T림프구,
T lymphocyte, T lymphocyte, T lymphocyte,
비장치라,
spleen, spleen, spleen,
적혈구,
erythrocyte, erythrocyte, erythrocyte,
미생물,
microorganism, microorganism, microorganism,
이물질,
foreign body, foreign body, foreign body,
가슴샘 흉선,
thymus gland, thymus gland, thymus gland,
허용 관용 내성 견딤,
tolerance, tolerance, tolerance,
자가면 역질환,
autoimmune disease, autoimmune disease, autoimmune disease,
림프기관,
lymphoid organ, lymphoid organ, lymphoid organ,
항원,
antigen, antigen, antigen,
항체,
antibody, antibody, antibody,
자연 면역,
natural immunity, natural immunity, natural immunity,
적응 면역,
adaptive immunity, adaptive immunity, adaptive immunity,
예방 접종,
vaccination, vaccination, vaccination,
항독소,
antitoxin, antitoxin, antitoxin,
면역글로불린,
immunoglobulin, immunoglobulin, immunoglobulin,
모체항체,
maternal antibody, maternal antibody, maternal antibody,
체액 면역,
humoral immunity, humoral immunity, humoral immunity,
세포 매개 면역,
cell-mediated immunity, cell-mediated immunity, cell-mediated immunity,
형질세포,
plasma cell, plasma cell, plasma cell,
세포 독성 T세포,
cytotoxic T cell, cytotoxic T cell, cytotoxic T cell,
인터페론,
interferon, interferon, interferon,
인터루킨,
interleukin, interleukin, interleukin,
사이토카인,
cytokine, cytokine, cytokine,
도움 T세포,
helper T cell, helper T cell, helper T cell,
억제 T세포,
suppressor T cell, suppressor T cell, suppressor T cell,
보체계,
complement system, complement system, complement system,
가지돌기세포, 수상돌기세포,
dendritic cell, dendritic cell, dendritic cell,
면역요법,
immunotherapy, immunotherapy, immunotherapy,
단클론 항체,
monoclonal antibody, monoclonal antibody, monoclonal antibody,
독소,
toxin, toxin, toxin,
백신,
vaccine, vaccine, vaccine.
면역세포,
Immune cell, immune cell, immune cell.
능동면역,
Active immunity, active immunity, active immunity.
수동면역,
Passive immunity, passive immunity, passive immunity.
류마티스 관절염,
Rheumatoid arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis.
전신홍 발루푸스,
Systemic lupus erythematosus, systemic lupus erythematosus, systemic lupus erythematosus.
면역 억제,
Immunosuppression, immunosuppression, immunosuppression.
면역 억제제,
Immunosuppressant, immunosuppressant, immunosuppressant.
림프 구형성,
Lymphopoiesis, lymphopoiesis, lymphopoiesis.
림프 부종,
Lymphedema, lymphedema, lymphedema.
림프 구감소,
Lymphocytopenia, lymphocytopenia, lymphocytopenia.
림프 구증가,
Lymphocytosis, lymphocytosis, lymphocytosis.
림프 절병증,
Lymphadenopathy, lymphadenopathy, lymphadenopathy.
림프 저렴,
Lymphadenitis, lymphadenitis, lymphadenitis.
비장비대,
Splenomegaly, splenomegaly, splenomegaly.
비장절제,
Splenectomy, splenectomy, splenectomy.
무비장,
Asplenia, asplenia, asplenia.
비장항진증,
Hypersplenism, hypersplenism, hypersplenism.
가슴샘절제, 흉선절제,
Thymectomy, thymectomy, thymectomy.
급성중증과 민증 아나필락시스,
Anaphylaxis, anaphylaxis, anaphylaxis.
중증 복합면역 결핍병,
Severe combined immunodeficiency disease, severe combined immunodeficiency disease, severe combined immunodeficiency disease.
후천면역 결핍 증후군,
Acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome.
기회감염,
Opportunistic infection, opportunistic infection, opportunistic infection.
2차 신생물,
Secondary neoplasm, secondary neoplasm, secondary neoplasm.
신경계질환,
Neurological disorder, neurological disorder, neurological disorder.
사람면역 결핍 바이러스,
Human immunodeficiency virus, human immunodeficiency virus, human immunodeficiency virus.
칸디다증,
Candidiasis, candidiasis, candidiasis.
크립토코쿠스 감염,
Cryptococcal infection, cryptococcal infection, cryptococcal infection.
와울시충증 크립토스포리툼증,
Cryptosporidiosis, cryptosporidiosis, cryptosporidiosis.
거대세포 바이러스,
Cytomegalovirus infection, cytomegalovirus infection, cytomegalovirus infection.
단순포진,
Herpes simplex, herpes simplex, herpes simplex.
히스토플라스마증,
Histoplasmosis, histoplasmosis, histoplasmosis.
미코박테리움 아비움 인트라셀룰라레 복합체 감염,
Mycobacterium avium intracellular complex infection. Mycobacterium avium intracellular complex infection. Mycobacterium avium intracellular complex infection.
폐포자충 폐렴,
Pneumocystis pneumonia, pneumocystis pneumonia, pneumocystis pneumonia.
톡소포자충증,
Toxoplasmosis, toxoplasmosis, toxoplasmosis.
결핵,
Tuberculosis, tuberculosis, tuberculosis.
카포시육종,
Kaposi sarcoma, Kaposi sarcoma, Kaposi sarcoma.
림프종,
Lymphoma, lymphoma, lymphoma.
소모증후군,
Wasting syndrome, wasting syndrome, wasting syndrome.
HIV 양성,
HIV positive, HIV positive, HIV positive.
성접촉,
Sexual contact, sexual contact, sexual contact.
혈액접종,
Blood inoculation, blood inoculation, blood inoculation.
수직감염 수직전파,
Vertical transmission, vertical transmission, vertical transmission.
아구창 구강칸디다증,
Oral thrush, oral thrush, oral thrush.
야간땀 야간발한,
Night sweat, night sweat, night sweat.
피로,
fatigue, fatigue, fatigue.
역전사 효소.
Reverse transcriptase, reverse transcriptase, reverse transcriptase.
역전사 효소 억제제.
Reverse transcriptase inhibitor, reverse transcriptase inhibitor, reverse transcriptase inhibitor.
단백질 분해 효소 억제제.
Protease inhibitor, protease inhibitor, protease inhibitor.
고활성 항레트로 바이러스 요법.
Highly active antiretroviral therapy, highly active antiretroviral therapy, highly active antiretroviral therapy.
알레르기.
Allergy, allergy, allergy.
알레르기 항원 알레르겐.
Allergen, allergen, allergen.
알레르기 비염.
Allergic rhinitis, allergic rhinitis, allergic rhinitis.
전신급성중 증가민증.
Systemic anaphylaxis, systemic anaphylaxis, systemic anaphylaxis.
항히스타민제.
Antihistamine, antihistamine, antihistamine.
천식.
Asthma, asthma, asthma.
두드러기.
Hives, hives, hives.
아토피 피부염.
Atopic dermatitis, atopic dermatitis, atopic dermatitis.
호지킨 림프종.
Hodgkin lymphoma, Hodgkin lymphoma, Hodgkin lymphoma.
리드 마이너스 슈테른베르크 세포.
Reed-Sternberg cell, Reed-Sternberg cell, Reed-Sternberg cell.
병기 결정 병기 분류.
Staging, staging, staging.
비호지킨 림프종.
Non-Hodgkin lymphoma, non-Hodgkin lymphoma, non-Hodgkin lymphoma.
소포 림프종.
Follicular lymphoma, follicular lymphoma, follicular lymphoma.
대세포 림프종 큰 세포 림프종.
Large cell lymphoma, large cell lymphoma, large cell lymphoma.
다발골수종.
Multiple myeloma, multiple myeloma, multiple myeloma.
발된 스트롱고 분자글로 분리혈증.
Waldenstrom macroglobulinemia, Waldenstrom macroglobulinemia, Waldenstrom macroglobulinemia.
가슴샘종 흉선종.
Thymoma, thymoma, thymoma.
CD4 세포 계산.
CD4 cell count, CD4 cell count, CD4 cell count.
효소 결합면 역흡착 측정법.
Enzyme-linked immunosorbent assay, enzyme-linked immunosorbent assay, enzyme-linked immunosorbent assay.
선별 검사.
Screening test, screening test, screening test.
웨스턴 블록 검사.
Western blot test, Western blot test, Western blot test.
면역전기 영동.
Immunoelectrophoresis, immunoelectrophoresis, immunoelectrophoresis.
바이러스 부하 검사.
Viral load test, viral load test, viral load test.
중합효소 연쇄 반응.
Polymerase chain reaction, polymerase chain reaction, polymerase chain reaction.
핵산 서열 바탕 증포.
Nucleic acid sequence-based amplification, nucleic acid sequence-based amplification, nucleic acid sequence-based amplification.
컴퓨터 단층 촬영.
Computed tomography scan, computed tomography scan, computed tomography scan.
단순포진 바이러스.
Herpes simplex virus, herpes simplex virus, herpes simplex virus.